the animals because of it. One of the things that our funds go towards is, of course, spaying and neutering. All of our cats and kittens, 100% of our cats and kittens are spayed and neutered before they're adopted, which is a great deal. It's $50 to adopt a cat and kitten, and they've already been spayed and neutered, microchipped, and are up to date on your shots. So it's really a great deal, and it's a great thing for the community. One of the things that has tempted me to come on and do shows like this is to come on and just point my finger at you and say, spay and neuter, spay and neuter, spay and neuter. And I think that we can't say that enough. That's part of our mission at the Humane Society, is to educate people about spaying and neutering. If everyone took a trip up to the county shelter who was sort of in doubt of whether they needed to spay and neuter their pets, and took a trip to the county shelter and looked at all the animals that were up there, I think that a lot of people, it would be a mind-changing experience for you, and that you would decide to spay and neuter your pets. It's something that we are all about. Personally, I love to go out to the schools, and I go out to many schools and talk to the kids, and we talk about spaying and neutering, and we talk about caring for the animals, and it's just a wonderful thing, and it's one of the things that we do at the Humane Society, is try to get people to make our job a little easier. If at one point someone came into me one Monday morning and said, Liz, Connie, you are out of jobs because everybody is spaying and neutering and we just don't have enough dogs and cats to bring in, that would be a great day for me. I would be more than happy to go and find another job if it was because the population was under control. Unfortunately, it's not like that, and that's why we are here now, is so that we can take care of the dogs and cats that have no homes, whether it be through people having to move. Of course, right now, we have the economy that we're dealing with. Right now, April's what's called our head count. We had more animals than we've ever had before under our care in the recorded history of the Humane Society. That's a huge number for us. It's very significant to us, not only in how packed we are in the shelter, but also in how much money that we're spending every month in veterinary care. When you decide to send us donations, it is a huge, huge help to us. It's one of the things that makes it possible for us to run. I know that Connie knows, this is the time of year we have puppies and kittens and more kittens, and we've got them in bathrooms, and we've got them in my office, and we have got them. If we could build a second level, I think that we would do that so that we could bring in more. And that's one of the questions that people ask me is, why does it seem like you're always full? It's because we're always full. Being a no-kill shelter, when animals are adopted, we can take in more. If adoptions slow down, obviously we need to slow down the animals that we take in. That's always a huge question that people ask us is, why? Why can't you take in my animal? Unfortunately, we could take in and build a shelter that takes in 100 more animals, and we would still probably be full every time that you call. I know that Connie knows so much about every animal that we adopt. We are going to bring in some wonderful animals, and when we have these animals up for adoptions, we get very, very, very attached to them. If you come in and you want to adopt an animal, yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to run you through a little bit of an investigation. It's not too terrible, but it's one of the things that happens because we care so much for the animals, and we really, really want to ensure that they're going to great homes. I know that when Connie and I get together, we'll talk about the future of the animals, and one of the things that we want to make sure is they're going to have great homes. So coming up, we're going to show some wonderful animals for you. Connie's going to bring them out, tell you about them, and that will be in our next segment. And Connie, you ready to bring them on in?
Sure am.
So here we go. We're going to bring in some more animals for you to see, and hopefully maybe you can fit them in your room.
Why Cox Digital Telephone? It fits my budget.
I found a long-distance plan that's perfect for my family.
No long-term contracts. That fits my life.
My kids can reach me at home. That's peace of mind.
I bundle phone with cable and internet to save even more.
I